The fear of looking stupid is holding you back. And I should know because it used to hold me back too. But now, at the age of 17, still being in high school, but having left in-person high school to take the risk of starting a business, I've been able to make up to $30K in a single day, 100% profit, simply from just taking that first step forward. And I want to share here why you should take the first step forward and why you're probably being silly just overthinking everything that could go wrong. You know, growing up, I used to think everyone was watching. I used to think every move I would make was being calculated and judged. But the older you get, the more you realize everyone's just so focused on not looking stupid themselves that they do not notice your mistakes. So I slowed down. I started meditating, started reading, started becoming conscious and just looking at the world from an objective view and being like, people don't really care. They really don't. You can post all over social media and people probably will make fun of you for like a day, but after 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, up to a week, like people just forget and they move on. Someone else does something stupid and then everyone focuses on that. You can start a business and it can completely fail. And the funny thing is, if you just don't tell anyone you started that business, no one would know. And even if you lost money doing it, no one even knew in the first place because no one's paying attention. I grew my TikTok account to 30 or 40,000 followers and none of my friends, none of my family knew I had it. I was recording, I was editing, I was doing voiceovers, and no one even knew I was doing it because I was like, first of all, I don't want to get outside noise to hear the perspective of what I'm doing and get judged for it because I know that right now it looks stupid and I don't want people to be judging the first product when the 100th iteration of it is going to be something worthwhile. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to tell anyone about these first iterations because I know they're bad and I'm still going to post them anyways. But it's for me to learn and get data and improve. So I just didn't tell anyone. And then from there, I grew and grew and grew. And the way people found it was from it popping up in their social media feed. I had kids coming up to me at school. I had family even finding it on their feed and being like, dude, what the hell is this? I didn't know you're on socials. I was growing one of the biggest personal brands in the gym space at the time, in this like niche motivational gym space. And no one even knew I was doing it. No one's paying attention. No one is. It's absolutely absurd. So rather than sitting there and thinking, what's everyone gonna think about this? Rather than thinking to yourself, what if I fail? Rather than trying to not look stupid, just be an idiot. Go out there, try it. Accept the fact that you don't know what you're doing and that you have to try it and look stupid to learn. Your first workout's gonna suck. Your first podcast is gonna suck. Your first time reading a book is gonna suck. But in order to get to the point where you are exceptionally good at the thing, which is typically on like the 100th try, you have to go through step one. You have to be there from day one and where you aren't good at what you do. And I've been there plenty of times. When I first got in the gym, I was a skinny little boy in like 6th grade, maybe 7th grade, I'm not really sure. And I had no clue what I was doing. I was going to the local LA Fitness, which I honestly still go to. Squat form was absolutely atrocious. I wasn't even on like a proper workout plan. I was just doing whatever I felt like was right. And I was extremely skinny, like probably 100 pounds. So not good. But it took me that first time, the second time, third time, 50th time of embarrassing myself and looking like an idiot, of looking stupid, to eventually being the expert in the gym, knowing what every machine does and being able to actually have built up my physique and my strength over the past, whatever it is, 4 or 5 years. Same thing with creating content. Like when I started creating content 7 years ago, I had no clue what I was doing. My first videos were Minecraft videos I recorded in this exact bedroom, and then here I am 7 years later creating content for people who have made millions of dollars online, creating content that has real impact on this entire world. I've changed multiple different industries, some of the biggest industries in the entrepreneur space, in how they approach content. I've done it with incredible individuals, and it all came from this bedroom, and I wouldn't have been able to get here unless I started from day one 7 years ago. You know, start the business, post the piece of content, ask the girl out. The more you do these things, the better you get at rejection, the easier it is to handle it, and then you just completely lose this fear of looking stupid. If the business fails, if the content underperforms, if the girl rejects you, who cares? Move on, go to the next day and do it all over again. Because a winner is just a loser that tried one more time. And I truly believe that with whatever I want to do in life, I'll be able to find a way to succeed with it. If I wanted to completely stop this business and start a new one, I believe I could succeed with it. However, I have the greatest business, greatest partner, greatest clients I could ever ask for, so I would never do that. But you get my point. Like, once you get over this fear of rejection and failure and looking stupid to the public, you can just do anything in life and you become free. You gain unlimited opportunities and you gain this extremely unfair advantage that no one else can tap into. So if there's one thing that I wish I knew earlier, and if there's one thing that you should know, it's that the fear of looking stupid is holding you back. Nobody's watching you. Go do what you want to do. And maybe it's not so bad after all.